We are here on our summer sabbatical, giving Luke as many visual memories as he can. He is going blind, he is slowly losing his vision, and we have committed this summer to giving him the best possible experiences we can imagine. So Rainier was high on our list of places to get Luke to go. We knew it would be a place that would fill him with really special visual memories. Mount Rainier is just one of those iconic places. It's the biggest mountain in Washington. It is seen from miles. I mean, we could practically see it from Olympic National Park as we're headed to it. So you could just really appreciate that grandness of it. And that is something that Luke has really liked, is big things, big trees, big mountains. And I really think that is in part because of some of the visual challenges he already has, and he just really appreciates things that are big and grand, and he can see them easily. And I think he appreciates them more because of that. And so Mount Rainier is like the most symbolic, grand thing you can see in the Pacific Northwest from that standpoint. So it was a really cool place to get to see, and I know it was special for Luke to get to experience.
If the future of your sight was uncertain, what would you make sure that you saw? It's an adventure one little boy and his family are now on this summer. ABC 15's Cameron Pullum with his family's difficult but uplifting journey.
This summer, the Johnston family is on an epic adventure, embarking on an 8-week trek to national parks, digging for dinosaur fossils in Wyoming, and searching out sand dollars on the coast.
It's been the most emotional week of the summer so far for us. We found out last week that some of Luke's classmates wanted to do a fundraiser for him. A bunch of 3rd and 4th graders came together to do a lemonade stand for Luke, which is just mind-blowing and overwhelming to think that that age group could have that type of mindset to want to do that for someone else. I certainly didn't have that in me at that age, but these kids did. It was the kids who wanted to do it. They said they wanted to help.
The importance of these precious moments came into focus in the fall of 2021.
It was extremely hard at first. Really stops you in your tracks.
It was kind of one of those moments that it doesn't feel necessarily real.
Stephen and Christina Johnston's 9-year-old son Luke, a little boy who trades Pokemon cards with friends, does karate, rides his bike, and lives life without fear, was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa, a rare eye disease that over time can cause patients to lose their sight.
All right. And this is obviously hard for everybody here.
It's a painful subject. They're now determined to fight together.
It was a hard interview. You know, we had to obviously go into some deep places. It was really the first time Luke has been on camera in that type of fashion. And he broke down on camera, giving the interview. He started crying, and it was really hard to see. You know, you don't see that from him a lot. And as a parent, you feel helpless, and you start to second guess everything. You start to question everything. Like, is this the right thing? Should I have him on here? Should I have him doing this? And it was a hard day.
We are all sort of seizing the moment and the opportunity to go see things and experience things that oftentimes people say, I'll get there someday. And then they never do.
They're doing it while raising attention and donations for their nonprofit, A Race Against Blindness, one that is funding some promising research into a cure for the cause of Luke's condition.
Taking that challenge on and making sure it gets the opportunity to treat so many people who have this.
And they've got a little help from some big hearts back home.
We need to do something to help him out.
Luke's friends on Saturday are hosting a lemonade sale near Gilbert and Ocotillo in Chandler to raise funds as well.
Then it all came full circle. So the fundraiser, the lemonade stand happened. And oh my God, it was an unbelievable success. I could not have imagined it went as well as it did. I mean, we were thinking they might make a couple $100 or, you know, who knows what. Like, it went off. So the kids raised $5,000 just selling lemonade, and then a local engineering firm who wanted to remain anonymous came forward and did a matched donation. So they put an additional $5,000 for a $10,000 fundraiser. for lemonade. I mean, and then it just made it all come together. It's like, yes, this was the right thing to do.
He's really kind, like the best friend I could ever have, basically. This really upsetted me when this happened.
But like his parents, they're using it as motivation. Luke's sending them this message tonight.
I miss you guys.
It makes it really easy to push aside the doubt and focus only on the hope.
The news came out, they were covering it all weekend. It was a huge success. Luke was so happy seeing the news stories. He was like beaming. It almost brought him to tears how happy he was seeing his friends do all this for him. It's been the highlight of our nonprofit so far, for sure. And it makes all this worth it. So just an amazing week so far, just on that front, putting aside all the other national park stuff we've been doing. But that was amazing.
And sometimes hope is all you need. For Uplifting Arizona, I'm Cameron Polam, ABC 15.
It's going to be a trip of a lifetime. We're all with you, Luke.
Get your own bag.
Daddy, give me a video eating a cherry.
I think that's what Jeremy's doing right now, sweetheart. Okay.
I need to eat all of them now. Daddy, I have to. Daddy.
That's delicious. So
Mount Rainier ended up being a place that was going to be really special in this summer of visual memories, because we knew that was a week my parents would be able to get to come. And even though my parents aren't here the rest of this trip, they are no less a part of this process for Luke. They are 100% in his corner. They are 100% behind him and this cause. And they are as much emotionally involved as anyone else in the rest of the family. And making sure that they could experience that with all of us was really important to us, and especially for Luke. He loves Nema and Dappa, very special people to him. Grandparents are a very special relationship for children, and getting that experience is part of what this visual memories is all about. It's not just what you're seeing, but it's who you're seeing it with. So that family component is really important, and having my parents there was a very important aspect of this summer for us.
delicious. Want to try one of the red ones? Love them? Try one of the pinker ones. I mean, you can tell these have just been pulled off the tree. Look at this. There's 4 of them together. So good. Look at that. Is that cool?
Well, I want that bun.
Want a little bunch?
Mine's sweet.
Is yours sweet? Oh, good. So this is a wonderful week for us to come up here and connect with Stephen and his family on their adventure of the summer. We always look forward to spending a week or so every summer with Stephen and Luke and Tyler and the rest of the family. And this year we just got to be part of what has turned into, as Stephen calls it, his epic adventure, and it truly is epic. And it means the world to us to get to drop into the middle of it as they're viewing this beautiful part of the country that is actually a new part of the country for us, which makes it extra special. But just having time with the kids has been wonderful, from watching Luke learn how to play poker, to playing his marathon Monopoly games, to playing hide and seek with both Luke and Tyler, and of course the occasional Pokemon reference throughout the vacation. But it's just really means the world to us to be able to share this with them and be a part of the journey that they're on. We've been on this journey with them for 9 years, since Luke joined our lives as our one and only grandson. And it just has been wonderful to be able to share all of that time and what we're going through now.
Are they good?
They are good.
Yeah!
There's been an occasional sour one
ones
here
are
and there,
best.
but man,
Daddy,
they
that
are
one
delicious.
probably tastes like
At least
nothing.
it does.
The red ones taste really good.
Tastes like nothing? What are you talking about?
The red ones taste really
Does
good.
it have a pit we need to work on?
Yes, we're growing trees.
Okay.
We're
From
growing
in
Should I
the
go
back.
keep them and try to grow cherries back in Arizona? They're good.
We know, we've had probably a dozen each.
This summer is a lot different than most have been for us with Stephen and the family, and it started out with us, following from afar the whole race in Victoria, and what a wonderful thing all that it was and represents, and now here we are with them, and just enjoying their company and realizing once again just what wonderful people they are and what wonderful kids they are. They're
And the kind of parents Stephen and Christina are just unbelievable for Luke and Tyler, and what they are doing to share this journey with them and be there for them every step of the way and be part of their lives is just awe-inspiring as grandparents for us to see. Good girl. Eating cherries on the roadside. What better thing to do than that? It's dinner, right?
Yeah, right. Happy campers.
This is the best part about coming to new places. You're driving down the road and you see a sign that says cherries, and you're in Mount Rainier, so you have to stop and get Rainier cherries. So this is we pull over, we got some cherries, and how are they, T? There you have it. Yum. So, what do you think, buddy? How's your? Okay, there's evidence B's the cherry eating going on behind here. So, super cool hit, and that's the best part about these little places. Just find all these neat little stops that you wouldn't have seen otherwise. Fire, huh? Okay. On to the next stop. See what other kind of adventures we can get into.